I don't. You don't need to open up with the animosity. You got to hit them.
When do you open up with animosity?
This is another thing. I feel like I don't want to be aggressive, but I'm also not passive in this situation.
Right.
Eventually, you got to open up with animosity.
Well,
How many times I gotta hit you?
You gotta open up with your truth versus the attack. Like, hey, listen, you haven't registered the car. It's still my car. You haven't paid me. We got to figure something out. Either give me my car back or give me some money. Because everything that you do in this car, tickets, speeding tickets, it comes back to me, the owner.
How many times have you hit him about it?
See, I didn't say it directly in the message. In the message, I said, let's meet up and chop it up. I didn't want to make it seem like, cause I'm not being like I gave it to you, but because I didn't give it to you, I sold it to you, but I didn't sell it to you because I didn't get
the money. Yeah,
and I haven't pressed you on it because I want you to continue to try to get wherever you need to get to.
Right.
But at the same time, we had an agreement.
Right.
It's just like what you do with your kids.
So
like,
verbal agreement. That combo, you got one more. If I pull up with the heat, nigga.
See, that's why
the heat.
I don't want to.
Yes, dog.
I don't feel.
I should have to do this with you.
I don't feel like that about him. That's what I'm saying.
That's all good. That's all I'm finding good. After a moment, after I go like, ayo, it's like, nigga, dog, what are you doing? What are we doing? Because you can hit me and be like, yo, hey, man, I'm this. I don't even care if you try to give me some excuses. Give me some context, bro. You got to say something. You don't just get to say nothing. You don't get to just say nothing.
Because usually what happens is, you see that? I used to do that. But now what I'll do is, I'll just throw that wall up and let you float in the abyss. And
you don't want losing on this.
No, well, I'll call the cop and be like, my shit's stolen. My shit will be back in my
That's
driveway.
another combo.
I'll get a call.
Right.
That's on him to deal with that now. Because I tried to communicate with you. Well, no, because I'm not getting upset about it. You going to end up being upset about it.
And then we're like, how long has he had the car? It's been a year. It's like, so
I don't know.
So you just reporting it now?
Yeah, because this was supposed to happen.
Hey, officer, do your fucking job. All the goddamn questions.
Well, it wasn't stolen until these things didn't happen.
Yeah.
Then it became stolen.
You give them that warning shot by saying, "Hey, I need you to give me my money or register the car. Get the responsibility."
Not or because I want my money.
Yeah, for sure.
I do want the money.
Man, take your little funky little Mazda back.
I'll take the little funky Prius back. That's cool. I put that shit on Turo.
Yeah.
Make some money off it on Turo.
Hey, bro, eventually
call the cops.
You catching this heat, dog.
Because normally I would pull up. I pull up LA niggas and, leave with my car. But I don't.
You good?
Whenever.
Well, we can wait for Keon.
Oh, he's not.
Or is he close? Do you know?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I can hit him.
We're texting. We got him. Okay. Yeah.
See, I would call the cops on y'all too.
Yeah, I get it.
But I would have a conversation.
Right, the conversation is important.
I'm not going to show up at your residence or your place of work or while you're on stage. Then I look like the bad guy.
Do you have an extra key to your car? You could just be on repo, man.
Yeah, the extra key is the cops. You hearing me? What I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm not gonna put any aggressive. What do we call hoodish actions on it?
Ain't nothing to hood about it.
Pulling up there with him on stage or him on set with the boom like this and putting it up under his chin like, hey, where my shit? That's the lie.
How many times you gotta be nice before? This is how I feel like dealing with my daughter. I always tell her, do it while I'm being nice, yo. Do it while I'm being nice because I gotta tell you again, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
This feels like I feel like I'm dealing with my kid in this situation.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually you go, hey.
I would call the cops on my kids too before I show up with some.
I think being a comedian, I think you should get the second set of keys, take the car, and then you hit him up again and be like, hey, where's my car at? Or where's my money? He'll be like, dude, you ain't gonna believe this, man. Like, nigga, what happened?
He probably wouldn't tell me the shit was stolen.
Hey, man, if he came outside and his car was gone and he never said it was stolen, I'd be like, yo.
Then
you go like, hey, man, I need the car real quick.
And he's like,
did we start?
Yeah, we good.
No, I see that. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure.
Yeah, we good.
No. I just wanted to know what we're talking about. I loaned my car to someone. Well, I sold my car to someone. I told them, pay me when you can.
And then when you can was 06.
Yeah, it's been over a year. And I've been reaching out to them, and they respond, but then they don't show up to when I'm like, yo, pull up.
They forget. Because they driving in your car like, oh, shit, this is his car. That's what he wants. Let me turn back around. Let me get out of here.
I'm hoping they're being responsible. Like, oh, shit, I'm driving in that car. I can't text and drive.
Man, that's a tough
I'm
one.
going to call the cops.
Doing business
Don't
with
call
friends
the
is...
cops. That becomes a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Whenever you call the cops, the percent of someone getting shot goes up by 90%.
Hey, if he needs to be shot for this, I'd rather the cops do it than
No
me
one's
pulling
ever
up.
in threat of getting shot until the cops pull up, bro. And then it's like, well, somebody may get shot right now. It'll be a 50-50 right
It
now.
depends on which niggas I call if I pull up.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the police in general, unless you know a cop
I'm not
personally.
responsible. No, if I just go get it,
Oh.
I'm not responsible for their actions.
What if you try to steal your own car back? He thought you was an intruder. Get away from my car. You like, yo, it's me. He said, oh.
Pow! Another one.
He said, now it's my car for real.
I think shots would ring out before I'm like, hey, it's me.
Wow, you got to take that great shot. Ah!
Why
Yo,
are y'all so
getting
against
sucker
Sucker
shot, sucker shot is crazy. You're not even prepared to embrace it. You like this, like oh god, it's in my lungs.
It's in my lungs.
To get shot over something that's yours is insane.
Yeah,
bro.
you thought it was a good idea to.
Why are y'all
prank
so
'em.
against calling the cops?
Because man,
We're not rappers.
what if the cop shoot your guy and was like, "We took care of it for you"? You'd be like, "Don't mention it. Don't have to come back to me, please." That's a random
I'd be
call.
like, "What? You got the keys?" It's an old phrase. I mean, you got the keys.
because
pull
the
it
cops
up.
come and he thinking there's a random like searching seas or something like that. Like,
Search
hey
and
man,
seas,
hey, my paperwork is good. He said, "Man, get your goddamn hands away from my car. Come on, get pow pow."
Kirk would be more mad. He's like, hey, man, you couldn't shoot him away from
On
the
my
car.
car?
You got a bullet hole.
Buckshots in my tire.
Jeez, come on. Who's paying for this?
It makes me. What's the most expensive thing you'll loan out? And how long? Or if you sold, what would you do if you sold something and they didn't pay you? If they like, yeah, I'll pay you down the line.
The most expensive thing
That
that I
I
will loan
would?
out.
That you would loan out to.
My wife.
Like,
What's it called? What's it called? Indecent exposure? Like,
Yeah.
Decent
proposal? Yeah, when he was like $1 million, like, yeah.
If you didn't get your money for that,
He said, I'll Venmo you, brother.
he's like,
you showing up to his job, like, hey man, I loaned you that. When you go send it back
every time he hits you, he just sends you
next week. What up, Key?
What's up, Keonathan?
What up?
How you doing, bruv?
Keon.
Are y'all? Did y'all start already? Or
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We,
Oh,
we
yeah, we started a
37
long
minutes
time
in,
ago.
brother.
okay.
I was going through something.
talked
Let
about-
me get your advice on this, Key. So I had a car, Prius, that was just sitting in front of the house. A friend was like, "Yo, let me buy that off you." I was like, "Cool." He's like, "All right, I'll pay you when I get the money." I was like, "Cool." Cut to, it's been over a year. I hit him like, "Hey, what's up? Yo, pull up." He's like, "Yeah, I'm coming through this weekend." 3 more weeks pass. "Hey, where you been? What's going on?" "Yeah, oh, man, I'm going to come through." I told them he hasn't paid me yet. I was like, I'm going to call the cops. Let them deal with it.
Oh.
They're like, "Nah, don't call the cops. Pull up on them." And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather just call the cops.
No, pull up on him and say, hey, listen, not registering your car, everything comes back to me. Either give me my money, give me my car back. And it's like, I'm trying to get this responsibility off of me because you get into a car accident, you try to do a hit and run or bank robbery.
I don't know if you got insurance on it.
Right.
It all going to come back to me.
Right. So that's the most responsible thing. To a friend, yes. That's the most responsible thing. And I told him also as a comedian, it'd be dope to just steal the car back and then ask him again. He'd be like, yo, where my car at? He's like, man, you ain't gonna believe what happened. So I was on my way to drop your car off, right? It was me, Paul. Paul was there, right?
Ask Paul.
Please, Paul, please.
I was there.
And he was like, nigga, you got my car stolen, man. I had the money.
Craig,
It was in the car.
Craig talking about. I'm like, eventually you gotta stop on the nice stuff, and it's on some. Hey, I've asked nicely, dog. What are we doing right now? Because you're about to fuck up our friendship. We're about to break a line right here on. Can we still be cool? And I feel like you playing with my face, bro. Now I feel like I'm feeling assaulted. I'm feeling disrespected. You don't want to reply to me or whatnot. You know what this is. You're ducking my messages. You could just be like, yo, hard time. Still, another month goes by. Man, I still like, send me screenshots of your bank account being negative.
Yes.
You need to show me how the struggle is real. You need to show me your kid's rib cage. I need to know.
Show me him failing in school.
Yeah, I need
because
to know
he's hungry.
everything is bad, bro.
Yeah.
Everything has got to be bad for you not to send me nothing.
I need to be in your biopic.
I want to feel bad for you. I want you to send me $5. Hey, man, that's all I can do right now.
Right.
I'll take that.
And I want to see your account negative $5.
Yeah.
I need to see
You
all
need to
this.
be an angel investor in your life.
My
Executive
thing,
producer.
Keon, is I don't do all that with my energy. I'd rather just be like, here, police. Boom. Let him.
That's
He
worse.
can explain all that shit to me later. But for now, I ain't gonna track you down. I ain't gonna do here, police here.
Get in the police.
I ain't gonna pull up
involved.
on them, make it feel personal because I'm not upset.
Meanwhile,
You don't think calling the police is personal?
That's just a
Well,
big.
it's not me dealing with it. It's them dealing
You
with
call the police. That's how you're dealing with it.
it. Yeah. I guess like an assistant.
and then
to go handle that.
Police shows up to your house like, are you Craig Wayans? Things went south. We had to take out
Do you
his
know this
knees.
body, the holding up his dead body? You know this man? That was him.
He went out with a fight.
What do you think,
Hey.
Keon?
No, the cool part is Chad, they don't even show up with the body. They just already have the t-shirts made. Like, "Can you sign this?"
He had his funeral yesterday. Yeah.
They show up at the house with his face already on it. Like, we about to kill you, so we already prepared.
What
Yikes.
you think, Keon? What should I do?
I wouldn't. I mean, I agree with you guys as far as the disrespect on the, like, keep in touch. Like, you ain't said nothing. I shouldn't have to track you down if we friends. I mean, how good are we? I don't know. I wouldn't call the cops just because it's dramatic. But I'm with them. It's like, just show up and be like, look, I'm either taking the car or getting my money. And that's just that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to beat the brakes off you. I'm not going to
Yeah.
do that.
But if I pull up on them, it makes the possibility that much closer.
beating the brakes off him?
Yeah, it just takes
When
one
you call the
thing
police, violence goes up.
Mhm.
Violence escalates when there's police activity
between
around.
them, but I'm not in it.
But you
If
called
I
the
show up, it
police.
just takes one thing to be like, man, you got it.
Mhm.
You're,
Yeah.
you're pretty much hiring a hitman to be
Right.
like, well, if you see him, take your shot. If you don't,
Do what you can.
Wait, is this like what kind of friend is it where you think it's like, obviously they ain't paid you, or you think a fight's gonna happen? Like, what?
I know me, and I would rather keep myself out of the confrontation so that it just remains what it is. And if he has to deal with the cops and do all that, I'm just making sure I called the cops, reported it. And if anything happened, if there was a drive-by in the car or anything like that, I'm not responsible for it.
the friend you gave it to is wild.
What about
He from the
What about
Bay. Bay people could be,
either one, right, Keon?
it depends on the hour.
what about the text saying, look, I either want the car back or my money for those reasons, because it's not registered,
Liability.
it's still registered under me, blah 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 blah. If the response is, all right, come get the car, then go get it. Or
No,
the response
I
is,
still call the
"You
police. I'm
Craig."
sorry. I still call the police.
Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna have to call the police because I'm not dealing with this.
I don't want to hear the bullshit excuses.
Well, that's the thing. You're not giving no
Prolonging
excuse
it.
though. It's either
He can tell
pay
that
me
to the
now
police.
or I'm coming to get it.
Craig, you
The
can't
thing
call the cops.
They're public servants.
You can't call the cops.
What you mean?
You can't call the cops until after you had that convo of like, bro, we're here. We're here now.
It's
My
a
next step is
year.
calling
He
the
got no
cops.
He's
receipts.
been
He got no
dipping.
receipts, and it's a year ago. They were like, "When was this reported stolen?" You be like, "May 1st." Oh, a couple weeks ago? No,
2024.
2026.
I just noticed I ain't been paid for it. Today it was stolen. That's it. I don't care when they had it. Today I noticed I didn't get paid for it. So it was
Jesus,
stolen
yo.
today.
I think Craig is envisioning. He like, so I had this nigga Craig Wales. I gagged this nigga. Yo, check this out. Look, I said I need the car, man. I'm struggling, right?
I had my kid cry on cue.
Yo, and this nigga said I give you the car. I said, idiot. Anyway, sweetheart, you go and suck me in front of this Spit it out in this car right here, right in the glove compartment.
Come on.
Fuck this nigga's car, nigga.
See, I would appreciate that though. I'd be like, all right, you living it up. Just hit me and be like, hey.
Balling like that in a Prius?
Yeah. 09? I'm like, go get it, bro.
Nah, man.
You could have brought her by down payment of some sort.
That's the least he could do.
Take your little funky little car back. You be like, you gonna clean it up? He said, you came on here unannounced. I'm sorry, I got Cheerios in the front seat. I got children, syrup stains, and don't look at that. Don't look at that right there.
You mean the cum stain in the driver's seat? This is ridiculous.
So I thought you would be like, yeah, call the cops.
No, I'm gonna tell them like it's just the ultimatum at this point. Like, look, either give me the bread or I gotta come get it, and that's just it.
I like my time, man. I like my time.
Or actually,
it's a text
you need to
message.
drive it back and you take an Uber wherever you gotta go.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, I'm about to come over there and get it. Actually,
Yeah.
let me just come get it. I'll come get it.
See, if I
And
call
like,
the cops, all that
it-
happens right away.
You gotta go
That's the
anyways.
thing. Like, if you don't bring it back, I'm forced to call the police to come get it. 'Cause
I'm
you
in Albuquerque,
obviously-
bro. I'm in Albuquerque. Don't come. Like, nigga,
you have
I
to-
got your life 360, man. I see you. Don't come over here, please.
You had a little tracker in the
Is he
car.
black?
the
Is your
whole
friend black?
Half. He's black and Filipino
Oh, that Prius, he living it up.
from the Bay.
He got spokes on that mug now. He got a fire.
I don't know which half he is right now. I don't know if this is the black half
If he's
or the
ducking, it's the
Filipino
black
half
half.
doing
Yeah.
this to me.
Yeah, he's hiding out right now.
You check him on social media? Is he living it up?
Yeah.
What's your car?
No, he don't post it.
He's doing
It's
vlogs.
an 09 Prius.
He doing car vlogs.
He ain't sitting
What
on
up,
on the hood of it like this.
Hey, I wish he was doing car vlogs. I'm like, I hope you monetize now. You better be doing something. I want
Like I
all them
said, I would
pennies.
take the $5 here or there.
I just want to see some effort, bro. Let me be like, hey, dog,
Yeah.
send it when you got it all, or whatever. Whatever. But
Check
If he was doing that, I wouldn't call the cops because I'd be like, oh, okay.
check LA County. And
That's
see if
my
there's any tickets
that's
on
my
it.
friend. And he's like going through it, but he's trying.
right,
This is then deal with the next problem that comes along in life.
right.
Police, police.
This is the next problem coming in life.
That's what I would say when they pick up police. Help, police.
But what if you hit him up? That was the last straw. He was like, "Damn it, everything's going wrong."
He jumped out of your car.
Everything's going wrong. That was the last straw.
I'm like, why don't you bring the car back?
And I'm gonna have to go through
My
probate.
battery dead now. Is it just me or is outside expensive? Like outside. Like as soon as I step outside, it's like ka-ching, cha-ching, ching. I'm poor. I'm broke as soon as I step outside. It's crazy. If you need a little help getting by, like I do yourself a favor and get yourself earning. What is earning, Chaz? Glad you asked. Let me tell you. Earn is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $150 per day with a max of $750 between paydays. Just download the Earn app and verify your paycheck. They need that proof, baby. Can't just be out here lying, all right? Then access up to $150 as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. So when you need a special night out, you and the lady, anniversary snuck up on you, because it's definitely snuck up on me once or twice. Get yourself earning. Make earning part of your financial routine and join earners over 4 million customers who say things like, when I think about earning, I think about financial stability, security, and it gives me a lot of peace of mind. So download Earning today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earning app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast issues. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. Daddy Issues under podcast. Earn is a financial technology company, not a bank. All right. Cash outs are based on your available earnings. Standard cash out takes 1 to 2 business days with no mandatory fees. That's a blessing. Option to expedite your transfer for a fee. Tips are voluntarily and don't affect the service. See the cash out user agreement for details. Services not available in all states. Do yourself a favor, man. Help yourself. Don't be stressed. Get yourself earning. Or you be hurting for a learning. You know what? Just download the app. Just download the app.
You know the worst thing is trying to unalive yourself and then it don't work and you got to try it again. It's like
I hear that people who do try to unalive themselves and actually live through it realize that they didn't want to die.
oh, they just want to scare people.
Well, I've heard that when they're in it, like they're like people who survive jumping off a bridge or something like that, or people who survive a gunshot. Like you realize how much you want to live at that moment of
When it's right here, no, I changed my mind.
Yeah,
The
now
worst
it's
is getting saved from like a safety net. You're like, damn it, this close, yeah.
What if
y'all
you
good.
double down though? Like if you messed up, it'd be like, I can't even do this right. And then,
I'm a
like,
failure
it's a whole,
again.
it's a whole nother thing.
yeah. I mean, I feel like if you do the pills, that's the safest one. You're either gonna fall asleep. Yeah, you're either gonna fall asleep nice and you never wake up, or you wake up and be like, oh well, gotta go get this pump now. Like you're good though. Either way it goes.
The worst is like it was like you Google like how many pills it take to kill you. You be like, I only got a 7. I needed 8.
I might be the worst because if I walk in the room and you're trying to commit suicide, I'm not going to know what to
Craig.
say, and I'm just going to walk out and
Craig's
close
like, you need
the
some
door
water from the
softly.
pills?
I can't talk you off, man. I'm like, hey, sorry.
Chris, like, you need a boost up there?
My bad.
You doing like this? You're the stool.
I got you, buddy.
I wouldn't know what to say. Like, hey, things will be all right.
You're killing yourself all wrong.
It's gonna be awkward in our relationship every time I see him. Be like, oh, yes,
Would you
dude."
clown your boy if you found him still alive? Would you? Look at your dumb half dead ass, dog. Look at yourself.
Hold on.
Not right away, but later down the line, absolutely.
Because you'll be like, remember you tried to kill yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that is that big joke every single time. Like, hey, nigga, you need to stop. You know what I know. You know what I know.
I caught your face down in your own vomit, bro. All I did is turn your head to the side, saved your life.
They
All
can't
right?
even be like, look at them shoes. Oh, look at my shoes. Look
look
at
at
you
your
trying
life.
to kill yourself.
I'll show you the video. Look at him.
Who is this? Huh?
Now shut up. Your dumb ass.
I can't give the pep talk. I'd really be like,
The worst, yo. The worst.
Because it would suck that if you saw like your homie, I'm like, hey, what you doing? Don't jump. You got so much to live for. Like what?
You be like, you right, do it.
Nah, man, there's a ton of people who your last comedy special did. I didn't do so well. I didn't,
Tell me right now, list them.
For
For one, he stole me my car. Yeah,
It's funny because it's not funny, but there's this guy I know that is going through something, and I was like, man, why is he doing that? And my homeboy was like, what does he have?
hey.
And like I was going down the checklist like, shit,
Yeah.
I get it.
I had a homie on Facebook who kept talking about he didn't want to be alive, and I'm like, hey, after a minute, man, I'm not gonna keep doing the whole hang in there, buddy. I'm like, hey, do it or don't, dog. I'm sick of seeing the same thing every week, and you need some love. But I haven't heard from him in a while, so you know.
is it because you unfollowed him?
To type it in is silly. He be like, log in. He crying like, say, password. All right. Let me say, hey, everybody. Some of y'all don't know I'm going through stuff. Hold on. Let me do this. That's it.
Why is he using the typewriter?
I couldn't do the.
That's how he works his phone.
Yeah, he's like, hold on. Let me go to
What y'all-
ChatGPT. ChatGPT, let me see. Hey, give me a great suicide manifesto.
What do y'all think about people who go public with any kind of stuff who do public outcries?
It's good, I think. I think it's a good cry for help because you know what
In general,
I
by the way, I'm not just talking about unalike.
Yeah. No, I think people go through their lives and they don't feel loved, appreciated, and some people don't have a constant. Either they don't have that constant self-esteem that they can look in the mirror and know who they are and love themselves, right? So they're lacking, I think, a huge appreciation, feeling like they matter. You know what I mean? I just think it's a cry for help. I'd rather somebody go public with it and be like, yo, I feel like doing this and this and this. So, because you got to say something. You know, some people don't know what you're going through. I don't really check on a ton of people, you know? So if you don't say anything, I'm really not going to know. I had a homie, his daughter just passed away. And,
Damn.
yeah. And, you know, so then it's just like, I'd be like, hey, don't be silent. You know what I mean? The same thing we went with Tony. Hit Tony every single day, right?
Yeah.
It was just like, you know, but people start losing.
See, I get
Those
public
things.
meaning to your friends, but to go on social, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah, I think that they're looking for something They're looking for something because they're like, I feel like I have nothing. Does
Some of them be
anybody give a shit?
bullshitting.
Some do.
My friend used to go on when his girl broke up with him. He committed suicide on. Y'all know him too. Y'all knew him. He committed suicide on Instagram and Twitter like 6 times.
Oh,
That's
I
why
was
I
like,
laughed as you said it. I knew what you were talking about.
in my head, I was like, I don't remember
There's
you
plenty
doing
of times where people be like, "Yo, you all right? You all right?" And he be sitting at my house like, "Yo,
Hey, yo, I got him going, dog.
I got him going.
Look at all the
yo,
love.
they
I'm
love
getting.
me, yo."
I'm back, baby.
But this girl would get back with him whenever he did that.
Fool's a suicide lover in the house.
Yeah, that's funny. That's how you
Remember the time, the same situation. He was like on the steps at the Comedy Store, like, I'm sick. I was like, nigga, get your ass up.
I mean, that's a good way to get some sympathy, though. You know what sucks is like you talking to one person, but you sharing it with everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying, this is the problem, man. When some women come in your life and just take your heart and stomp on it, what do y'all do, fellas? And he's like, I'm talking to you specifically, but it's like I want everybody to team up and say, you gotta dump her. Like, yeah, make sure she read this. Yeah, make sure your girl read this. Yeah, because I need her to know that she's evil.
Until nobody responds. Let me go a different platform. This is my smallest platform anyway.
So Chaz said yes. Craig said nah. What you saying, Dion?
I crying out for like I'm in pain. No, but if it's like, hey, Facebook is fucking up my money. I need somebody to reach out to the owner, the creator. Like I'm missing $15,000. Sure, yeah, stuff like that. But when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, you know, people like, yo, I did I went all the venues try to find my money, and I don't know what else to do. I'm missing some money. Yeah, you getting like a crowd to kind of involve. But when it comes to like, when it comes to pain of what you're going through, you just need therapy. And this is the cheap therapy. And you trying to find allies of what you're going
Van
through.
Zant?
That's what you need.
Aloe vera?
And that's all it is. You're trying people to agree with you. And you're trying to
Halitosis.
if I was having a stroke, I'm like,
man, I remember I got in trouble in high school in baseball, man. This kid, he was like big, lanky kid, you know, and I remember he was like, you know, man, it was we clown people, you know what I mean? And I remember it was a hot day, and he was like pitching, and he started like doing this and doing this. He was dropping on one knee. I said, man, you can't even throw a pitch. I'm clowning that shit out of him. Found out he had a stroke. Had a whole history of strokes. And my coach was like, how could you talk about your team? And I was like, I didn't know his big gumpy ass had us. I still didn't take it seriously. I didn't really know what we're talking about.
It's still an
I was
error.
like, this baseball stroke is trash too. Still going in.
his sex stroke is too.
I was like, whoops. My bad, guys.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose.
Where you at, Keon?
Hey, what you doing, Keon?
Vegas.
Oh, okay.
It's the special now.
The special's on Friday and Saturday.
Hey.
So I ran it yesterday.
Nice. What'd you think? How'd you like it?
Well, I ran it in Chicago, ran it in Detroit, ran it in LA, ran it here. It's really good.
Good, man.
Good.
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
You still got that bus leaving from LA up to Vegas for people that want to watch the special?
You said what?
The mega bus?
You still got the bus going from LA to Vegas for your friends that want to watch the special.
You driving cats out? I can't fly you out.
The good thing about this venue though is it already has like a built-in audience too. So on top of people coming, it was already gonna be packed anyway. So I was just like, all right, bet, let's just do it here.
Why'd you choose Vegas, and why do you think this was the time to record your special?
Look at the interviewer over here. Look at the interviewer over here. What about this mean a special place like Vegas?
So why would you shoot your Nah, I've been wanting to do one. Like, I'm sitting on so much material, and I was like, I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have it for no reason? Like, why am I holding this? I need to get it out to the world, because I feel like the only thing I have left is just that nobody knows who I am. It's not the talent, it's not the skill set, it's not the writing. People just don't know me. So if I get eyeballs, then I should be good. And as far as Vegas, I had hit up these people that I saw their clips were going viral because they shoot a bunch of like, just random stuff.
Yeah.
And they're in Vegas, and I've worked with them before or whatever. And I was like, yo, I'm actually coming to Vegas for a week already. If y'all free, let's do this, and everything just happened to line up perfectly and whatnot. So
Perfect.
it was kind of like everything just lined up.
Dope.
I was like, all right, well, let's do it. And then so yeah, I've been wanting to do it.
What are we
So
calling
finally I
it?
can do it. Put it out.
What's the title?
So what?
The title.
Why can't I say that?
Why can't I say that?
Are you
Sounds
going
very
with?
Keon.
Are you going with the thing that most comics do on their first special? You wearing leather?
Hell no.
All the greats, leather first special.
No. Absolutely not.
What special are you gonna wear leather?
Never.
You're never gonna do the leather?
No.
You gotta do
I
that
don't
leather,
want
bro.
hot, sweaty balls.
Wait
while
a
I'm telling
second.
jokes.
We're talking about for 1 hour, hour and a half at the most.
I'll do the leather socks.
Wait, so you're gonna wear linen?
No, that would be
air
hilarious.
flowing.
Do it on a cruise ship
Yeah.
with linen?
You go.
Nah.
Doing a special on a cruise ship is crazy. Cause the
Why?
wind.
Remember Sinbad did that? He
Didn't
was
Sinbad do
outside.
that?
He was on a
outside,
cruise
yeah,
ship,
yeah.
but his was crazy though. It was dope.
Turbulence.
But
That's when he had Stephanie Mills sing, but her voice is gone.
I don't remember
Damn.
that.
Yeah, at
I
the
think
end,
so.
He had to try to
He
sing
did it
home.
in the
She was like, I'm
Bahamas
sick.
or something.
Yeah. Son of a preacher man.
That's dope, Keon.
Yeah, man, that's great, bro.
My God.
Yeah, just wanted to do it. It's time. But I like it though, because the subject matter is very. I go there on all the topics.
Yeah.
Should we look forward to a sketch with the family in it before the show?
Yeah.
Hell no, they ain't that. Home.
My God. I might pull up on you, brother. Oh, the 16th, right?
He ain't pulled up. He like, yo,
He
where
ain't
you at?
coming out.
Oh,
Is it
yeah, I
16th?
might pull up on. It's this Friday.
16th.
16 to 17,
Yeah,
yeah, but
my-
like, why even? What's the point of saying that? No, you're not, and I don't want you to. Don't, yeah, why? What's the? Why do comedians in LA do that? Hey man, yeah, I'm Micah. No, you're not.
No. So here's the thing. My daughter's in town. She wants to go to Vegas. So I thought it'd be a good idea. But at the same time, my Zodiac shows is Friday, 8 p.m. LT Studios. Make sure you guys get your tickets on the Eventbrite right now, tourist season. That's
He damn sure ain't gonna be there. He got a show.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
It's crazy that you'll
You know-
promo your show here, but you won't promo the podcast.
Ooh, shit. It's a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Get up.
You know what the worst part is when comedians like I fuck with Dion, so I wouldn't care. But like lately, I've been having comedians hit me up like, "Where you gonna be at? Like whatever city, whatever." I'm gonna pull up on you, and I'll be like,
You're not.
"Okay."
Yeah.
Like, could it be people you don't even fuck with like that, or who's like hella annoying, and you don't want them in your green room because they're annoying? And they're like, "You shoot? Yeah, I'm gonna come through." I'm like, "Oh, I don't."
Yeah.
That'd be great if you know.
Oh, it's time to get personal. And when I get personal, I'm talking about my nether regions. That's right. I'm talking about Skims for men. What do I need carrying my undercarriage better than Skims for men? I didn't know they were making draws either, guys. I had no idea, fellas. But you know what? They hold them nicely. And for me, I'm a big hip kind of dude. And they stretch and they don't make you feel like, if you're a big guy, sometimes this elastic don't last, okay? It just icks. But not Skims. I've had nothing but a great experience wearing them. And I'm a dude, man. I do a lot, all right? I sit down all day, and then I go to the gym for 30 minutes, and I walk. And you know what doesn't happen? I don't get the little chafing in the middle, I've had that with different times. I look at my drawers, and they start to get thin right between the thighs. I haven't had this issue at all with Skims. So do yourself a favor. Get yourself some Skims. How do I do this, Chaz? Let me tell you. You shop Skims Men at skims.com and Skims stores. You have to know we sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in a survey and select your show in a drop-down menu that follows. That would be Daddy Issues. Skims is the official underwear part of the NBA, WNBA, and U.S. basketball. What's the best? Here's the thing. Now that I started actually booking a show, I hate that people want to ask to get on it. Because, I don't have a problem telling people like, nah, but somebody I like, and I was like, how do I tell them I don't think they're good enough already yet? You know what I mean? And I was just like, I like you. You're a great person. You're potentially funny, but like, I don't think you're ready. Or you just get them on there and let them. But then I got to be like, but people who keep going and they think like they're doing good. You know what I mean? But they'll be like, hey, man, I really want to get on your show. And I just be like, the one I'm doing is taped, so I'm like, nah, like I can't have you. It's not just a regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but I want to be able to tell them like, I just don't think you're ready yet, without being like I'm some, guru dude.
Yeah.
Who's been.
Are you
I
talking
don't
about
mind
getting on-
getting spots out, especially since we had that conversation. But when it comes to certain stuff, like for this particular thing, like The reason why I don't want people pulling up in the green room because I don't want the energy. If I don't fuck with you like that and you weird and you annoy me, like I don't want
Yeah.
you there in my headspace before I'm about to do this. So that's why I don't let comics that I don't fuck with like that in the green room. Like I'll give you time too, like not on the special, but like in general, let me do 5, no problem.
Yeah.
Can you just stand outside?
Right.
You just,
More than
you're
fair, bro.
annoying, bro. You're annoying.
More than fair, dog.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's like
Yeah.
I don't mind giving time. I don't mind just don't get away.
Right.
Yeah, because people
Right.
send me their tape and I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna watch it. Let me just, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna watch. You
Yeah,
can send
yeah,
all the
yeah.
links you want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it because I'd be like, if I haven't seen you, I'll be like, or you didn't come recommended. If you come recommended, I probably would just put you on, But
Yeah.
A lot of times I like keeping them dudes out the green room because during the conversations, it could just be regular conversations. They'd be like, oh, I got a joke like that. Oh, I got a joke like that. Oh, I got Man, get out of here. We're just
Get
talking
outta
regular
here.
stuff.
Yeah.
You try and get in his head before he get on stage. Oh, I got a joke like that.
Yeah, the worst comedians is trying to talk to you and pitch their jokes to you. Like, so I got this one joke. Yeah. This one guy said, yo, that's hilarious. Let me tell you about that. I'm like, gosh, dude, I don't want you to try. Listen, I'm not an open mic. I'm like, you trying stuff out of me. I need you to tag me up real quick.
yeah, there's a certain level of etiquette you got to learn and discernment.
I think that's the thing. It's like a lot of sometimes I forget how long we've been doing it, and then somebody newer might not know all the etiquettes of green rooms or asking for stuff or in general. Like, so I just get annoyed. I'm like, why would you do that? Because even early on, I knew not to do certain stuff or you ruin an opportunity or you don't want to be known as that person. So when I see people doing stuff, I'm like, why are you dumb? You thought this was okay to do this to this person that you don't know?
I always hate the dude visiting that he's in the green room, he leaves, then all of a sudden the waitress comes back with 2 drinks. Like, these are for
No, they not.
You be like, what? No, why are they back?
Go pour them back in the bottle. No, they not.
You better go buy your own drink unless someone offers it.
I got to tell you the story happened at Chocolate Sundays Sunday. You know Jay Phillips, everybody knows Jay Phillips, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a very calm, very, he doesn't like a lot of energy. And I had a great tag for his bit. So after he got off there, it's like he get love to everybody. I was like, yo, I got a tag for you. Hit me up when you get done talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hit me up. So when I have tags, I usually have it in the text ready just in case I can kind of send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yo, did you leave? He said, oh yeah, I left, bro. And he said, call me. So I called him and then I gave him the tag. But so much chaos was happening I'm upstairs in the back and I'm trying to pitch the joke to him. And it was just like, it was fucking me up because I'm like, he's like, what? Where are you? I'm like, I'm in the back. So now I'm just like, I have no confidence in this.
Yeah. I'll call you tomorrow, man. You gotta hang it up. You trying to fight through the chaos.
Man, I got a funny joke for you right here. When you say, hey man, shut the fuck, I'm on the phone. Yeah, so when you say,
he just said, where are you?
No, you're good.
No, the lemon pepper.
No, I'm good.
Look, Keon was like,
Yeah.
no, I got the hand job. Get out.
Thank you.
I already busted. Leave, ma'am.
This whole time, you see a head come up like,
hey, get back down there.
You're not
Get back
finished.
down there.
There's still balls down there, girl. Just because I release it, you don't ignore the balls.
Yeah, just suck the toes while I'm on camera.
But yeah, I had no confidence, dude. I was like, and then when I finally got the joke off, he was just like, all right,
Yeah.
all right,
All right, man.
some fire ass tags. I'm like, I was like, dude, you don't believe this.
Hey, we'll never talk again. Click.
But also what's good is getting the confirmation from my tag I gave Clayton. He was like, nigga, the tag you gave me, he said, I had to close on that. I was like, fuck.
Redemption.
He said, that was my closer right there. He said, I couldn't come back from that. That's dope.
Jay Phillips is like, you use one of Dion's tags and it works? That's shit. Like, well, good for him.
Good for him.
Because I blocked him.
And it is a time you give tags when the niggas fresh off stage and they're high from a lot of love. You go, hey, hold on, let me still soak in all this love and praises and high fives, man. Hold on, you can say the mustache talk.
Because the tag is also almost like, I got something better than what you just did.
No.
And it's like, hold on a sec, man.
No,
Let me
it's not.
just hold on
Yeah.
a second.
It's not.
I know that you got a tag for me. I get it. Hold on a second. I'm not ready for this
Right.
yet.
you know that whole closing shit you do? Maybe you should do.
This is how you do it better than what you just did. Hold on a second.
Tag is more
man.
of like a callback to original joke they had. You say you can bring this bit back and have it as a tag. You can add this on top of that, or this could be the tail
Or
end.
sometimes it's not even a full-on tag. It's suggestion to how you did it.
Mhm.
Like, if you take one more beat before you say this, watch how this hits.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's not even, don't change it. Just take another second.
If you
Right.
say, you know what you should say? I'm out of here. I'm already gone.
Yeah, I agree.
I've already checked out. You know what you should say?
I agree.
I just walk off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is that matter. If they say, have you ever thought about, that's a different versus, you know what you should say.
Yeah.
Have you ever
If it
thought about
ripped,
it's like,
if it ripped,
no, I didn't think about that.
if that joke ripped, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
If it smashed, you like, you know what you said? Nigga, what? Why would I change
They
anything?
carried me through the crowd. Say he's a jolly good fellow.
I understand what Keon said, because sometimes when you're on stage, you'll get a big laugh before your big laugh,
Mhm.
and people won't hear what you say
Yeah.
to make that laugh even bigger. So
Yeah.
sometimes, like, yo, you running over your laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can get that.
I was telling Chaz, I was like, it's been some times I've been excited in the middle of like a pre-punchline. I'm like, whoo, wait till you hear this one. Woo! And I was like, I can't wait to say it. I can't wait for the crowd. I was like, I got some more. And I'm overstepping on my own punchline.
You know what I love? I love the audience at this weekend. I was talking about Monica Lewinsky a hoe too soon. And had she been a hoe now, she'd have a brand deal.
Boy.
I was like, she'd have her on brand. I said she'd have her on knee pads. And and I don't know why I missed this. But the lady was like, stain remover? I said, nigga.
Yo.
I said, she's like, she had her own stain remover. I said, if you want to get the come out, come on with Monica Lewinsky. I was, yo. Then I was like, I got to write something to that. She hit that one, boom. I said, oh, you wrote the next tag right there. That was great.
You ever
That's
give
great.
a tag and then they go up and not do your tag?
I've
Yeah,
had
you
worse.
like-
I've gave a tag, they've done it, and it didn't work.
They look for you like, where's he at?
You know what?
That's when you go.
Marlon would say, that was Craig's joke. If it doesn't give, that was Craig's joke.
I hate that, though.
But here's the thing. Sometimes, though, people, you give them a tag and they don't believe in the tag.
Yeah.
And they try it. It don't hit because they didn't commit to it.
So
like,
maybe I should have
it's like-
2% milk.
Right. And
Somebody
it's
gave my tag.
That's not how I told you to say that. That's not what I told you to do.
If you out me on a tag, though, if I gave you a tag and it didn't work and you out me, I'll never give you a tag again, though. Good. Because whenever it happened on the show, if it tags, sometimes they don't work. But if you be like, Chaz, it didn't work, I'm like, gotcha, nigga. It'll never,
Gotcha.
it'll never
That's
work
what we
again.
doing, huh?
Yeah.
Marlon would do that at live tapings in the middle of a taping. He'll say something. If it didn't get laughed, like, that was such and such a joke.
That's ego. I
Let's
hate
go
it.
back.
But Chaz, what was on the flip side? The joke kills, and they never gave you no
I
love.
already, you don't have to. I know I came and
So
gave
like,
it to
yo,
you.
what made you come with that bit? He's like, man, I was and you sitting the whole time like,
Oh, if you,
Oh.
that's different.
No, I expect that. I've seen, well, shit, yeah. When you're a writer, you see that shit and you're like, oh,
That's part of the
man,
game.
what was you doing when you came up with that? Man,
off the top
no.
of the dome, bro, just freestyle.
I was in the moment.
I've seen that so many times. People will be like, "Yeah, we just improv that whole thing up." There's some writer. They're like,
you motherfucker.
That's large. You shot 8 things down before you took that one.
Woo, I had to hit up one of the homies I write for it. I was like, nigga, tag me in the fucking video. Like, stop playing with me, man.
No,
Like,
once you drop that gift off, you just be like, you got to be gone.
Wait, Dion, what kind of video? What kind of?
like a sketch.
yeah, sketch.
I need that tag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
first
okay.
one came out, that one went viral. Like, nigga, tag me on that. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I need a written by.
Yeah.
Why is that a shameful
Yeah,
thing? Why is that
for
a
sure.
thing? Because if it's a TV show or a movie,
Right.
it's gonna say written by, bro.
But when it's like a 3-minute sketch, like you could write a fucking 3-minute sketch. Like, no, I can't.
I'm like, yeah, I can. He had this idea, and I
Right.
did his idea.
Right.
It's in living color, whatever sketch show. I guess you still get a written credit.
Yeah.
Writing credit.
I feel you on that. I thought you were saying like he did his joke on stage.
Oh.
And then he was like, "Hey, tag me!" Like,
Tag me for the tag.
Tag me in
Tag
your
me
joke.
on the tag. It's hilarious.
I've never seen writer's credit on a IG post. I've never seen written by.
I've seen written by.
He's
I
definitely
have.
he's
Oh.
definitely strategic when he does it. He'd do all the actors involved and then he'd include me with the tags.
No, nigga.
I
I
mean,
want my written.
yeah,
You know what's
written
weird
by.
to me? If somebody takes a picture of you, they'll be like photo by. You get a little photo credit, right? I'm like, I don't ever need that. Like photo by. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah.
I just held the camera. It was just
Yeah,
like that's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I did.
yeah.
But I don't want. If I wrote something for you, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need it written by.
shit.
I'm a big fan of tagging just because I just don't want people to feel like a side bitch. You hype.
Ungrateful, yeah. That's funny.
You know what I mean? Like, so if you was involved in any kind of way, I'm gonna tag you. Plus, people might want to know who did this
Right.
or the illustration or whatever. I'm like,
I
here, man, go.
need
And-
people to know I did this.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
people to be like, "Oh, Chaz did that." I
didn't-
need
yeah.
I
I
need
didn't-
that for my business.
I didn't think people read the credits on IG. I never went after I seen a funny video, been like, all right, who's in it? All right, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do all the time.
do.
But also when you do
Yeah.
sketches, you don't see credits on the video. It's not gonna be like written by, or I mean, you might see inspo. People, you know, like remixes people's like sketch.
Yeah,
sketch
that's after you call them out. They'll do it.
yeah.
After you leave a comment like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
You see the caption change. Oh, inspo Keon Pulley. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't really know your name. I didn't know your name.
Yeah.
Oh, you follow me, brother.
The internet's so big. How'd you see this?
You follow me, and you said hilarious in my video.
Yeah, they always do that. Oh, I didn't know how to tag. Nigga, I went to you followed me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. It is kind of diabolical. You go on TikTok like, that's hilarious. Let me go on Instagram and post it with my spin to it. Hopefully these
They don't
paths
even
will
put
never
a
cross.
spin. They don't even put a spin. They just
They don't even spit. They just do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what
Yeah.
are y'all doing? And then my bad. No, you were trying to steal it, and you thought you got to go. with
Right,
it. That's
right.
what it is.
Try to get my numbers up.
Because you
bro.
tagged me really fast when I called you out. So that means you could have tagged me in the
fast.
first
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
It's just easier, dog. But that's always people with no talent. They just
Yeah.
people with no talent steal.
Or another thing they'll do is like you know your followers and stuff will tag your name on it
Yeah.
and to let you know, right? Because that's how I find out. I don't never see it. People
Right.
tag me.
Right.
And then I remember this one dude, him and his girl copied me and Cotty's thing. And I was like, wow, this looks familiar after everybody had tagged me. So he ended up tagging me and then deleted everybody's comment. He tagged my name in the comment.
It's like,
And I was like, that's wild.
I need this, brother. Come on, man. Trying to get my credits up.
That's smart. If you're a sports nerd like I am, you know some information that's never going to make me any money. For example, I know that it goes Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, and Albert Pujols are the only people that ever hit 700 home runs. I know that. And if you like me, you want to use it to make yourself a little bit of change, you need to do yourself a favor and get Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into cash. With millions of members, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash. 2,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. On Prize Picks, you can mix and match players, projections from different sports, combine your favorite basketball plays with players from baseball, hockey, esports, and much more. Prize Picks invented a flex play, which means you can cash out. If your lineup isn't perfect, you can double down your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. That's pretty dope. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for your quick and easy deposits into your account in the sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's it. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. The basketball playoffs are here and the action is heating up on the PrizePicks, the best place to cash in on your favorite sports. Don't miss your chance to add your favorite players from the ice in your PrizePicks lineup. Whether it's in goals, points, or hits, take your pick of more or less for your shot to win $2,000 in your cash today. So download the app today and use code ISSUES to get $50 off instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code ISSUES to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Smart.
Yeah, I remember when somebody took my audio and they was like, Dion, is this your voice? It was the fired. And I was just like, this is my voice. He had numbers.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, and they were like,
Report.
Yeah, is this your voice? Is this your voice? And my voice? And it was like from like 90 weeks ago. And I was just like,
I'm shutting your page down.
it's kind of like both ours, bro.
Nah, I hate a thief.
Yeah. you know you can claim it now. They changed a lot of the stuff.
That's dope. Yeah.
And you can tattletale. And you can claim it, and then anybody who uses your stuff, they'll take it down. Or like I do that on YouTube because people, the one I did with Keelan with the voiceover went everywhere. like 20 million. It was everywhere. So I went on there and I claimed it. So then anybody who posted, they send me an email like, so-and-so just use your thing. Do you want them to take it?
No.
And I was like, delete. Like, take all that shit. 'Cause
Wow.
you making money and you not tagging me. Like, that's the thing. If social media wasn't lucrative, it would not be a big deal.
Right.
But all these people are making a living and taking our shit. And it's like, no.
How about just
Like,
transfer
give
the
me-
funds over versus deleting it? Is that possible? Like, hey,
said
whatever money it was gonna get, give it to me now. Can we do that?
I think you can do that with music. I don't know if we can do that. I know music, you share. Like if I use a song in a video and it hits, whoever song that is gets half the revenue.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah,
It's your music.
I don't know why TikTok has this music thing, because I think like if we're getting money from let's split it. Right?
Yeah.
Because they be like, no more music can be played on TikTok. I'm like, dude, I'm sure the artist like, please, I need more exposure.
Right. Because a lot of these, especially these newer artists, their songs are going viral because of social media. So they're probably like, no, use it. Just, give me the credit and give me my bread. But no, don't stop it.
Too bad they do whole scenes from our movies and we don't get shit. Whole scenes. Hey, word for word. I'm like, okay.
I'm here to pick up my son 1,000 times.
1,000 times.
You see the white chicks dance off a million
times. For sure. For sure. I always say that, move, bitch. When you go into the white chick.
Do we have a problem?
Yeah.
No money. Man. God damn it.
And I also hate when people recreate scenes like, what movie is this from? I'm like, nigga, cheating.
Friday. I just watched it.
You just did the entire scene again.
Mission Impossible, the new one. I just watched the trailer, and you doing the trailer.
Hey, Izzy's old enough to watch White Chicks, right? She's 6.
The only
my
thing,
kids watch it.
Yeah, like the doo-doo scenes. That's the most graphic it gets. And everybody doo-doo.
Here's my problem, though. It's because I would want Izzy to go around saying, move, bitch. That'd be so funny, but her mom would not approve.
If that's the line she picks up on.
That would be the one I would tell her to say.
When kids watch movies, though, they always pick the fart stuff and all that's the stuff they go after, because it's just what. So all my kids, oopsie, I made a poopsie. Like they just quoted all the fart stuff, all the, they love Terry Crews, like all his lines. They quoted. I get it.
Yeah, I want her to start watching this stuff now. I was watching Living Color at 5. She's old enough. Sure, it ruined me, but whatever.
Did the boys get the character that Terry was playing, like the football player that?
Like the white girl?
Yeah.
Nigga, please.
Or
I don't think they understood that.
Out my face.
They were just
classic, bro.
The antics. I don't think they got, like a lot of the stuff they watch, they're just laughing because it's funny, because they didn't watch like all the Major Pains. They didn't watch like all that stuff.
Yes,
the Leslie Nielsen movies, and they don't even get what's being spoofed, but it's just funny, so they be just laughing.
Let me ask y'all
this.
They
don't know. I told them, I was like, when you guys get older and you rewatch this stuff, it's going to be more funny to you because you're going to understand what they're making fun of. You don't get half of these jokes.
That's what I asked. What movies y'all watched as an adult was like, I missed all this as a kid?
Ghostbusters.
What you mean?
All the
There's a lot of adult jokes in the first one.
Yeah.
The shit Bill Murray was saying was wild.
I got to watch it again.
I haven't seen it recently.
Bro.
Very sexual.
Like, oh, these. You go back and watch these, and like all the innuendos and all that stuff, you'd be like, oh, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Well, I do know the song. Bustin' makes me feel good. How you gonna end the song like that? He said, bustin' makes me feel good.
They said, can you just not sing that part? Oh, I'm gonna sing that part. That's the only reason why I said to do the song.
It's ghost busting. It's ghost busting.
Right before that, he goes, let me tell you something. And then he yells, fart out. Let me tell you something.
There was jokes in Fresh Prince when I went back. I was like, oh, I can't have my daughter listening to this. But I was like, I didn't get it as a kid. I was gonna go right over their head.
That's why I don't police my kids' stuff as much as because I'm like, I didn't remember none of this.
Right.
You just don't get it. It goes right over your head. So I'm like, as long as there ain't like a bunch of nudity and shit, I'm like, go ahead, man. Like,
right.
Y'all don't know what's going on.
I only stop when I'm like, if they laugh at a dick sucking joke, and I'm like, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
How you know about dick sucking? The hell? You 6.
Yeah.
The hell you laughing at this joke for?
Like I can't show her Scary Movie. That's an out. That is.
I think a lot of cartoons was overly perverted. Like you see, like a fine girl, like the tongue come out, like, they turn into a wolf.
Pepe Le Pew was a stalker.
Pepe Le Pew was terrible.
Yeah,
you can't do that now.
She be clawing at his face. He got scratches and shit.
He's just floating, following her as she's panicking.
Straight up essay.
We was shooting. Elmer Fudd was shooting them in the face, like
Point blank
that is
range.
crazy.
Too.
Shooting down Daffy Duck's face off.
Point blank range. But the good thing about cartoons is if he ever was like, we'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm bleeding out.
Yeah.
They were always, he was fine.
Right.
I just watched Warfare, and that was the first time someone got shot, and the whole rest of the movie, he's screaming, oh shit! And I was like, this is real.
Yeah.
He's not like, oh man, just get me back home. He's like, I was like, this is good writing.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like, if I ever saw the cartoon one time when they,
Yeah.
like if you were the victim, like Wile E. Coyote would catch it.
Yeah.
Or who was the other one that had the yell?
Tom.
Tom, yeah. Tom's yell.
He was in pain.
Oh. Tom was catching it. Tom's like, ah! Tom was catching it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Has Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd ever collided? Because they
Have
the
they
ones they
ever
be
met?
shooting. Huh?
Have they ever met in a cartoon?
Yeah, because they the one who had the guns was always hunting Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
It was too rednecky. I don't know.
Yeah, one was a cowboy, one was a hunter.
Yeah.
They
I
had-
know. I bet you there's so much uncut footage of them saying nigga in there. I bet you,
Oh,
dog.
there's
Who's the
footage of
nigga?
it.
Nigga. What?
Who was the nigga? Daffy?
Daffy was definitely. I was like, yeah, nigga, Doc.
Foghorn Leghorn was definitely a nigga.
Oh.
He was.
Oh, yeah, he was,
He's
for
coming over to the mom with the baby.
I
Yeah.
say.
You know what nigga we just blew over? Get your cotton picking hands out of here. I'm like, yo.
You know what's funny? I asked my grandma about that once. 'Cause my grandma's from Mississippi. And she was like, well, it depends on where you were from. Because she was like, in the South, we pick cotton. And she was like, in other places, they say tobacco picking. And she was just like,
Oh, wow.
orange picking. She was, for her, it wasn't offensive because she was like, that's literally.
It's just what we did.
Yeah, she was like,
wow.
that's what was around. You know what I mean? She
Okay.
was like,
It was just the picking part.
it was just
A
the.
little pickaninny.
What's up, Brendan? What's happening? You want to say hi to the people?
Yeah, you got a
Stop
you got a
eating.
child.
You want to say hi to the folks, Brendan?
What in tarnations are you eating right now, boy?
What?
Hurry up.
Graham cracker.
All right, y'all. Good to see you.
Eating your kids' snacks.
Y'all good?
Dang, Brennan looked like a dad.
Is that Honey
That's
Maid
crazy.
or is that some other? Okay,
The
you got the
open
good
jacket.
brand.
The Honey Maid.
You didn't get the one with the bear on it.
I'm proud of you, brother. No explanation. Black men need to hear
What
that.
have you what have you said that, Dion?
No,
He was like, for what?
No.
I need.
I thought
Now
you
you
about to
had to
say,
come up with it.
oh, thank you, brother. I was just about to end it all.
I needed to hear this.
Come on, tell me exactly what. Because I had a lot going on. Do you know what I had going on?
Chat GPT, can you tell me some
Some stuff Brendan got going on.
Oh boy.
What's her? Brendan
Yeah.
Jr. I don't know what that
Yeah,
says. I can't see.
yeah.
I got my glasses.
Yeah, he said calling me easy to draw.
Calling you what?
They always say he looks like me. He's
Oh.
easy to draw junior.
Easy to draw.
Yeah. They call me that on the Squadcast.
Yeah, there are a lot of easy drawings of you though.
Yeah,
That's,
let's
that
just
got
skip
you
past
down
that
right. Yeah.
Somebody said that one time, and that stuck. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's 3 years almost right now.
Dang,
Yeah,
and
that
people
was-
still
yeah.
drawing you.
I can draw you.
No, let's not do this, man. I got a great topic.
That came out. I was like, hey, actually, it might be easy to draw.
Piggybacking on what you said, is there any movies, big productions that any of y'all done that never came out and you pissed off? Like you
No.
wrote, or you starred in, or you were supposed to be in, you know,
I wish, Dion.
that never came
I
out.
wish.
You everything you part of, it came out.
Yeah, I ain't been a part of much.
We-
And then when it is, and there was no big productions. There was
Man.
no. I think everything came out.
How about you?
It's been all big productions, but
I hate Craig so much.
Yeah.
I hate Craig.
we did a black version of Entourage, which was pretty funny.
Never came
But
out?
that never came out because Ye was supposed to do one, but ours was based on following a hip hop star. That was supposed to come out. We did have another scary movie at one point that we had in the works that we didn't film it. We were about to, and we pulled out of that. Mad they took
lot of
off
things
Second
died.
Generation. That was a
that was a good
show.
one.
Marlin, that was a show they
That was another
pulled.
good one.
Been on a bunch of shows that got canceled.
Marlin is one of those shows where I go like, I don't know how this got canceled, bro.
Yeah, it was great. My daughter's
Yeah.
favorite show. That's when she really became a fan of him.
Yeah,
That episode with Kim Whitley had me dying.
it doesn't
And
make
Sherry,
a lot of sense.
Kim and Sherry was in that.
What was that line she said? Nobody
Wolf, you don't want this. What's he call it?
You don't want none of this old grizzly.
Oh yeah, old Grizzly. She called. Yeah, it was a good
Don't
time.
nobody want none of that old grizzly. That shit made me laugh so hard.
That wasn't off of numbers. That was because Netflix and NBC were in a deal together for the show, and the show got 2 runs and then went to Netflix. So after a while, NBC was like, "Hey, normally we run a show 6 to 8 times and get all that commercial money. Now we're only getting it off 2, and it's going to Netflix." They're like, "This ain't a good deal."
Oh, come on.
So it had
bro.
nothing to do with the show, and both of them didn't want to give up their rights for the show.
You're kidding. This is why
But it could have
Hollywood
easily just went
sucks.
to Netflix, or it could have just easily went to NBC. But they both were like, "Nah,
Hollywood sucks.
if we can't split it, nobody can."
Business, man.
It's
You should have
business.
called the cop.
I
I
hate
would
this
have.
business.
You just gotta call the
Hey,
cop.
we got to make calling the cops something that we just do.
The problem is that when we do call the cops, people get shot.
Yeah, it doesn't go well. That's why we don't like calling.
Hey,
I mean, it's less times than it should be like, none.
put it
but,
this way: every time you pass the ball to someone, they ain't gonna make the basket.
Well, look, what's
That's a good analogy.
no? What's a really good field goal percentage in basketball? 40%.
Yeah,
Real good is 50 and up. But that's like
That's
Nobody
terrible
shoots
shooting
that.
percentage.
Right.
Terrible.
50 is
percent-
really good.
Well, 50, you're pretty much you're amazing.
50
You're-
50 is like ideal. That's like 300 in baseball.
that's better than Steph.
Yeah. I think cops need like a year of therapy before they start.
Shooting people.
Yeah, as in like let's figure out my childhood trauma and
Yeah.
things I go through before I have a firearm.
I didn't know it didn't take that long to be a cop. I thought it was like years of a
No,
process
they
for
desperate.
this.
They need cops.
You can do that online.
It's like a 6-week course. Yeah.
I think you shouldn't even be asked questions like that have to do with policing. Just ask about their childhood. Like, who did you go to prom with?
right.
And it's like, I had to go with my cousin. No, nigga, you
Yeah,
can't be no cousin. Like, no. You can't be no cop.
Name
you,
10 high school
You got
friends.
some issues you ain't dealt with yet.
There's
You
no
know,
like
how many-
4-year degree that you
Nah.
need. You don't need to be like criminal. You need you need an associate's degree.
They begging people. They're like, "We'll give you
That's
20,000
wild.
towards college. Please be a cop."
You should need like a doctorate to be a cop, man.
Right.
That's like the same.
They
That's
be like-
important.
I was
Yeah.
bullied in high school. Can you put me in the,
Yeah,
in the
like,
ninth
nope,
district?
nope.
I need to be in the ninth district. I know a lot of people in this district. I got some
Nope.
trauma.
I sat the bench. I got pantsed
Where'd
every
you-
week.
Yeah, no. Can't be a cop. When'd you lose your virginity? Shit. I'm still waiting. Nope.
I'm waiting to get the uniform.
I always had straight A's growing up in school. No.
Yeah, if they ask, so when do I get a gun? It's like, okay.
You know what?
no.
Also, to be the devil's advocate, when you are a cop, people love to be disrespectful. Man, get your fat ass out of here, pig! What you what you interrupting our barbecue for?
Our
You be
gang
like,
meeting
you be like,
for.
hey, you be like, hey, I was called here for disturbance. Man, get your ass out of here!
Why you trying to get out the car? Oh goddamn! Hold on a second. Hold my donuts, motherfuckers.
You be like,
But
man,
here's the thing, Dion. When the cops be coming with the cool nigga energy, people don't be mad at them. Like, let's say I've had cops show up to like parties
yeah.
and they be like, look, I don't really care, but the neighbor is, can y'all just, when they come with that energy, you be like, all right.
Let's do
They
it.
come in
Keon.
high.
Let's do it.
You be like,
Keon.
man, fuck you.
I want you to be the cool cop and watch somebody drunk as hell gonna say to you. Like, man, when to get your ass out of here, nigga. Show a little mustache. Nigga, look at look at this nigga showing up trying to be an
Oh, you gonna put him on the camera?
You be like, yo, can you not do this, man? Look,
I need to speak to the adult in the room.
oh, you speak to an adult? Huh? You need to speak to an adult. Man, get your little ass in a little cruiser.
It's like, all right, we're gonna have to shut it
turn
down.
your ass. Nah, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. You ain't
All
gonna.
right. And I'll let him have that. And I walk away. Hey, Come shut it down.
SWAT.
I need backup.
That's it.
I need a SWAT. Everybody's armed.
That's it. I don't need to match you. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to be nice.
And that's the good cop. Cause he's like, man, I don't want to shoot nobody. But at the same time, cops is
Everybody
like,
getting shot
my
now.
wife is yelling at me. My kids has kicked me in my nuts. I can't eat. I'm short on cash. He's like, no, I gotta match your energy.
Gotta be in the party like, that's the one that called you. That's the one I called for.
It's him.
It's him.
Okay.
Be right behind him, like,
I called. It's him. I got zip ties in the back.
Craig, be my Craig, like, oh, you ain't got to do him like that. Man, as he closed the door, man,
Damn.
Yo, give him some grace, yo.
Craig put some cocaine by his foot. How'd this jump out your pants leg, man? What is this? 100% uncut Bolivian. No way. Officer.
You know, that was in my setup cabinet. I got all the shit set niggas up in the cabinet. Like, what's Dion going in for?
A pound of fentanyl in this trunk. I'm shocked.
I be seeing cops getting their ass chewed out, but they just arrive and like, God damn, I get it, because he's like, I'm here to be the parent of the neighborhood, and it's like y'all are not treat me with no respect, man.
Well, some of them, like, we had a cool cop, but he was too cool. Like, he come, you playing basketball, like, let me get a shot.
Gun fall out.
The barbecue going on, y'all got to play. Oh, I got to play. It's like, oh, come on. Yeah, you get cussed out. You just one of us.
He ain't even on today. He's like, nah, that's my off day. I just want to get free.
He's fully dressed.
The uniform on, full uniform.
He over there dancing at the parade. Man,
Jenkins?
What you doing here, man? A grandma over there getting robbed. He said, Eric, yeah, that's my brother, yeah. He said, what?
Hey, Jenkins, aren't you off? Didn't you get laid off for shooting a child?
You always see foot. That's how our cops were. They were too cool that people didn't respect them. We want everybody to run in the house when the cops come by.
Yeah. And also, we don't talk about the deleted scenes of when a cop, as soon as they arrive, they get shot. They be like, oh, okay. This is why we got to be prepared.
Man, I watched a highlight video of that, and this is never to insult police officers. It's a tough job, bro. Sometimes you have 2 seconds to life or death, right? There was dudes getting out their car, pow, like shooting the cop, right? I understand, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go home to your family just as much as anybody. What I don't understand is that they're chasing somebody, and they're like, he's got a gun. I'm like, well, why are you chasing him?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you can literally stop.
Go the other way.
And they put an 8 PBL, whatever this shit's called. I'm like, there's a protocol involved.
Right.
But they're having to chase down somebody and putting everybody in danger of getting shot. I just go like, that's when we stop running.
You know where they live. Just go to their house, wait for them.
Yeah, and why don't ever wear sneakers? They don't ever have like running shoes on. They be them
Boots.
slippery.
I want y'all to look this up. Somebody in the comment section. It was a UFC fighter. I don't know if y'all seen it in the woods. It's a white dude. He was drunk as hell, big as hell. And there's a bunch of cops around him. It was like, yo, Jess, we're going to take you in.
He was white?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope,
just seen
but
that,
I'm
yeah.
just assuming by the comments so far.
Yeah, he was super. They're like, don't do this. I'm about to go in the car and shoot every single last one of y'all. I was like, yo. And they was like, please, don't do this, bro. Don't do this. He's like, I'm going to the car right now. And nothing. He said, you gonna shoot me with a taser?
Oh.
You gonna shoot me with a taser? And I was like, and it was like 12 of them around him.
The
I'm about to
taser
go
didn't
in the
work?
car. No, I'm gonna go in the car. I'm gonna shoot everything. Like, please don't do this.
He was like,
We said,
I know the song. Put on his nipples. Yeah. That's my shit, baby.
I prepared myself for this.
I taste my nuts every morning.
And I'm like, God, they be having patience, boy. When you actually verbally threaten a cop, I'm about to go in the car. He was barefooted too. We'll go in the car and shoot
Oh, you gotta shoot him. He had no shoes on?
It was
You gotta go.
Wait. He was white. You
Yeah.
don't see a black
Yeah.
dude be like, I'm going to go to the
gotta
car, get my ID. I'm
my
gonna
ID.
get my ID.
Oh, my bad. Well, go ahead and get it. Izzy Cross. Okay.
I think it is the patience because like that could be my brother, that could be my dad. Versus like a stranger. When they see somebody black, they feel like it's a stranger versus like
No, he's going through something.
yeah. They clearly knew his name because he probably was like a local hero that blew up like a UFC fighter. They kept saying like Chad, don't do this, bro, don't do this.
Is that the one that came home and found out that his kid was molested and went out and shot the dude?
No, that was somebody Ortiz. Nah, I felt bad for him. I don't think he shot the dude. I think he just fucked him up though, because I don't think the dude died or anything, right? I know you're talking about.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was a big case a couple years ago. Var.
I think he murdered the dude, but it's after finding out that he touched his son.
Yeah, he said he drove over there. I don't know if he killed him though. See,
I
this is where people mess up, man. You can't kill him. You got to beat him with an instrument. You can break every single bone in their body.
You get more time for that than if you kill him.
That's fine, but you won't for killing him.
If for manslaughter or
well, that's what I'm saying. You don't kill him. Manslaughter he has to die.
Or it's something about where if they still feel unsafe while you're free, they can give you more time.
Sure. I don't need to get life.
And there's no witnesses if you kill him. Yep.
No, you can't kill him though, because there's a whole person missing now.
Why don't cops shoot him in the knees? It's just to detain him.
Because then they shoot back.
Have you shot a gun before?
Yeah.
Have you ever been shot? Have you ever been shot in your knee?
Well, at a shooting range.
Same thing. It is incredibly hard. I used to say the same thing until I went shooting. I said, "Oh, it is really hard to hit anything."
Right.
The targets be 10 feet away. It is hard.
Yeah.
To shoot.
I just hate in movies and they be like, "Don't move," and a person come walking like, "Listen, all I want to do is talk like, no, shoot them in the knees so they are not walking towards you.
If you have a shotgun, sure, but it is really hard to shoot with the handgun.
Yeah.
It is incredibly hard to shoot.
You got 9 more bullets to figure it out.
Well, then you just start shooting at everything, bro. Because it's and that second one, you still, hey, ain't no headphones on. You're like, it is hard.
And if they didn't shoot to begin with, if you shoot them, best believe now they have a reason to shoot back.
I'm talking about like,
so you're not going to shoot at their leg.
If a cop is surrounding a guy and their hands are up and they're doing something like, crazy that's scaring them, like shoot them to bring them down so they're not like doing that can hurt you.
Nah,
just put them on the floor, put your knee on their neck, and just to get them stable.
You got to be one of those Olympic marksmen, dog. Yeah. Like, and if it only takes you 6 weeks to be a cop, you're not an Olympic marksman.
Oh yeah, no.
That's not doing stake your leg. Like, they dance like, shoot these knees.
It is really hard to shoot straight a bunch of times in a row. Yeah. It's incredibly hard. So I understood when they go like center mass, and I understand, dude, cops want to go home. I get it. You want to see your family. I get it. But also, I think there's an idea of being a hero, right? Which if you're a police officer, I think ideally you'll want to put your life above others, which they do. However, it depends on what I'm going in for. Mm-hmm. I'm not dying over some dumb shit. If I go in there and it's somebody who's tripping, I'm like, oh, nigga, I'm not about to go in this domestic abuse house when this nigga's waving a gun around. I'm not about to, what? No, I'm not going in there for that.
Yeah.
There's kids in there, different story.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I damn sure ain't going there.
Well, you don't want the kids getting hurt.
Well, they would if I go in. They probably ain't gonna get hurt if I keep my ass outside.
So
we need to look up the percentage of how many cops are bitches. As in, like, man,
I get it though, bro. You go like, I had tickets to the game tomorrow.
You hear those gunshots in there? I am not going in there.
That's a lot, dude.
Help! He's in here! Please shoot him! You were like, God.
No, you hear him in those videos. Oh shit, I'm hit! Stop! You're like, hey man, you're supposed to be cooler than that.
He has several guns in here. Please help! Like,
I did not train for this. This is beyond.
I couldn't be a cop because I'm with Chaz. Depending on the crime, is how I would react.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, just go with some Skittles. I'd be like,
hey bro. If they
leave me alone.
If it was a bank robbery,
I don't care.
I'd like, just give them the fucking money.
Yeah.
Oh, this is insured.
Right.
Give them the money. Insurance.
Catch them later, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They got hostages. I'm like, just give them the money, dog. Everything's done. They don't want the hostages either.
Let them go.
Right.
They won't even
We'll get them on the outside.
Who cares?
We already got the money tagged.
This money's tracked. Yeah, man. Give them the money. We'll get it all back.
Do they still got the exploding blue things in the bags?
Yeah, looking like a Smurf.
Speaking of, Blue Chew is
shit. We do got ads though. My bad.
I thought you was gonna insert them later.
I forgot.
Yeah,
My
we just
bad.
insert that. And we're back with another episode of Daddy Issues. No gunshots. Okay.
Shit.
No,
Where
we
are these
saved that
things?
one. Where
Idiot.
you at, Keon?
Oh, wait.
Is
Time
it?
out. I'm sorry. What time did we actually start with Keon though? Because he didn't come at 1 o'clock. I mean, he
came
hasn't
10
been on.
minutes after
It was
we
10.
started. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
So where you gonna be, Keon?
Is this one dropping Thursday?
Yes, it's dropping this
Oh, then
Thursday.
this weekend I'm in Vegas. Friday and Saturday shooting my comedy special, live taping.
Woohoo!
And thank you to Chicago and Detroit for y'all came out, you bought your tickets. Chicago, that energy, I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to match them all year. That energy was phenomenal. Standing ovation, like they were just great. Detroit was good too. So yeah, I'm at Vegas this week. I got Vancouver at the end of the month, and then that's enough for
Wait,
now.
where at in
KeonPoly.com
Vegas?
and everything.
Where
You said what?
where at in Vegas so they can get their tickets, or should they go on your site and get them? Or
LA Comedy Club in Vegas. And then yeah, look out for Wildly Inappropriate. And shout out to my wife. She got some stuff coming up that I can't speak on, but she got some really cool writing stuff and producing stuff and stuff that she got coming up that I will be promoting once it comes out.
Dope.
And that's it.
what's up? The boys getting back up on their show. What's up?
They are just Keelan just got his cast off, so he's just now getting back into the mix of things.
Itching for
Okay.
blood.
Yeah. But that's it.
Where you gonna be at, Lack?
This Friday, my B-Day comedy show, the Zodiac show, downtown LA, LT Studios. Please, if you're in Los Angeles, please join us. Free for comedians, free for tourists. It's a birthday party for everybody who's a tourist. Free cupcakes, free wine, and free parking. Can't go wrong with that. It's a good time, man. It's a celebration. There's no theme. You can do your set, come through, high five, kid and play.
That made so much sense, but didn't make no sense. What you got, Chaz?
May 29th through the 31st, I am in Washington, D.C. at the Comedy Loft with Shantae Wayans. June 27th, June 28th, I'm in Chicago at, oh shit, was it Riddles? What's another club? I think it was Riddles. I might be wrong. But check Shantae, C. Wayans. That's everything you need to know right there. And September 13th. Well, shit, I don't have that date anyways. I got some shows in Texas I'm doing in June. I forgot the dates. I didn't write them down yet. But hey, you know, follow me. I'm Chaz Rogers.
What was that noise?
That's when I'm trying to get out of. Follow me at I'm Chaz Rogers and Lack on Your Chaz podcast. We're going live today around 2-ish. Shout out to Dion Lack in the raps every week, bro.
Hey,
Come on, man. Not enough love. Y'all not giving Dion enough love, bro.
Oh man,
I'm waiting for that.
every
album.
single week I get words provided from the chat, and they give me 10 to 12 words, and I create a rap from those words.
I haven't watched it the one you posted today. I saw you posted it, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But you be killing, though.
Yeah, I
He
appreciate
do.
it, brother.
I actually check a
Yeah.
couple of them out.
Yeah.
I don't just be watching the podcast. I'll be
Yeah.
really involved in it.
Craig will call us drunk. Love it.
I sure
Yeah.
would. I'd be like, man, what dumb angle is this from the side? I'm looking up under Dion's arm at you. What the hell's going on? Is this some creative thing y'all doing?
I got an audience for the love handles, man. So I just wanted to
I'm like, you just put the camera here. Why?
Yeah. Put it in the holster.
You got to tell the audience. All right, guys, everybody, clamp on the love handle. The whole audience is out there.
You see a bunch of hands like this.
I be getting straight through on my. I be like, hey guys, and I be like, oh, they really, they really ain't busy right now.
Nope.
I'm talking to them in the group chat. They're
That's-
like, yeah, Craig. So
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Sorry,
No.
I just realized I never put the link in the Patreon.
Yeah, it's a little.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm seeing the same.
Are we
thing.
doing another one?
yeah, you can do it on this next
Yep.
one.
All right.
All right,
Craig,
Where
where you at? Where can I find
at Craig Wayans on everything. And if you're in Atlanta, DM me. We can get some work going.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll be out there
Mhm.
for a little bit. DM me now though. females.
Might get a bunch of dicks.